to Flavourful Eats. My guest today is Shobha Takhatani and me. She is my Sindhi guest, always doing lovely Sindhi dishes. Today we're doing Sai Bhaji, potato tak and a rice, sweet rice.
Yeah, it's called Tahiree.
Tahiree.
Yeah.
So with that we get started.
Okay, thank you. Let's do that.
So welcome to Massachusetts again.
Oh, thank you. So first we'll start the
pot.
oven.
So this is a typical vegetarian dish that you have at home, which has high protein and all the mixed vegetables.
Iron. Spinach has a good iron.
Yes, very good with iron.
So I will start with saute the onion first. And then this vegetable called Sai Bhaji. And I'm using 2 tablespoons of oil.
The oil is hot.
So then I will be sauteing these onions.
So 1 onion chopped. Finely chopped.
Yeah, finely chopped. And once it turns a little bit brownish, then
to that you actually you pointing out your vegetables where you have tomatoes, you have ginger and garlic, ginger paste, garlic paste, green chillies chopped up. We soaked the chana dal or split chickpeas for about an hour.
Half cup, yeah. You can
half a cup of chickpeas, yes.
Yes.
So about 8 ounces of spinach.
Yes, 8 ounces of 1 bunch of spinach. And it's a half cup of chana dal, 1 chopped tomato, 1 chopped onion, and then 1 tablespoon of the garlic ginger.
Right.
So you can grate it or chop it. No? Doesn't matter. And 2 chillies.
Okay, and then you drain that.
I'm going to drain it. Yeah.
So you just put it into that and it's ready for use. So this is done now.
No, it's a little bit more.
We want the onion to be translucent.
Yes.
And a little bit.
It will give different flavor if it's not little
Yes.
bit. Otherwise, it gives the raw onion smell. Yeah.
So the next thing after that is your ginger and garlic paste.
No, I will add spinach first.
Spinach first.
Yes.
Okay.
And then chana dal I will be putting inside like half spinach, then chana dal, and then half. So the trick is it will get tender faster if it's between 2 layers.
And I know at home you generally do this on a
Pressure cooker, yeah,
and you wait that for 2 whistles?
2-3 whistles, yeah.
Okay.
So today we will be cooking in this pot because of the induction oil.
And that's
So we are keeping 15 minutes on high heat and 15 we can do the low heat.
Okay.
But pressure cooker is the best option.
But if one doesn't do pressure cooking, this is the other
Then
option.
this will take some extra minutes.
This is a powerhouse of nutrients. If one is watching out and don't want to use refined oil, which oil is always refined, whatever oil you're using, one can just simmer that onion in a little bit of water.
Yeah.
Very little water. And salt to taste.
Yes.
It's okay to use your fingers with salt.
Just give the 1 dry spoon and then 2 cups of water. One tablespoon of salt. And then we will let it cook. So 15 minutes we will cook on high and then we will reduce the heat.
Our Sai Bhaji is doing pretty well. It's
Yeah.
boiling and it's doing very well for itself. You can
Yes.
see the chana is starting to get tender too. Can
Yeah.
you see?
Yes.
So with that, we're going to be you're doing your potato
Second dish.
tuck, which you got quite prepared. You already peeled it, you sliced it.
And then I'm giving the cuts like this, and this is horizontally cut, and I'm going to fill this masala. So
the
this
different masalas are there. Is coriander, amchur powder, which is
dry mango powder.
Which gives it a little bit of a tangy taste. That's what the mango does.
yeah.
And also, I think it may tenderize the potato a little bit, maybe.
Yeah, and it makes crispier also if you put
crispy,
more
right.
masalas,
Okay.
more
and then
powders.
the salt,
Yeah.
And then you have chili powder.
Yeah. So this all is 1/4 teaspoon, and salt is half teaspoon. So like this 1/4 and half teaspoon.
Okay.
And
then show how you cut that,
and
you
then
sliced it, you
yeah.
peeled it and sliced it, and then now you're cutting into it to show.
Yeah, so I'm going to just give this much cut. So it should be deep enough so we can fill this masalas. So just cut both ways, and then
So it's something that you have pretty often at home?
yeah, it's a very good dish. It's very simple and easy and quick. And
So
then
how much of oil do you normally put for that?
this one depends, but generally 2 tablespoons for this
Oh,
many.
okay.
Yeah. But if you have a non-stick pan, then you can use
Even
spray oil also, no?
Okay.
Or less oil if you are using the non-stick. But I prefer olive oil on this. I don't spray.
No, it's not
Yeah.
healthy to use the spray oil.
Yeah.
It's better to use your own.
Yeah, on.
Coconut oil also will give a nice flavor.
Yes, we can do that, but I prefer olive oil or canola
So
oil
you're
on
opening the
this.
things and you're putting the spices inside.
Inside, yeah. So these cuts should be deep enough so masala can go inside.
So the mixture of the different spices called masala.
Yeah.
And one can use whatever one prefers. If you just want to use salt and pepper, you're welcome to do that too, because the pepper can go in between very
Sure,
nicely.
yeah, you can use black pepper instead of red.
Right. If you want to use the Korean chilies, you can do that. Thai chilies, you can do that. You
Yeah.
can make it just about any flavor you want to.
That's right.
But just here we're doing it in Sindhi. This
Sindhi
is what
style.
you do it at home.
Yeah. So this takes time to fill up one by one, and your hands become yellow because of the turmeric powder.
Right. And those are a little bit sensitive with chilies. Use a
Yeah.
little bit of a glove
That's
to work
right.
with that. So this is actually could be quite a healthy meal even without rice, because you got the starch in the way of the potatoes, and then you have your protein and all your other nutrients with your spinach right
yeah,
here.
spinach is there, full of iron.
And of course you are having rice at the end because we're doing a sweet rice dish.
Yeah, tahiri, it's called
Tahiri.
tahiri.
And that you said
So-
they always use it in very auspicious occasions and things like that.
Yeah, it's any auspicious occasion you can make it.
And as Indians, we always want to sweeten anybody's mouth to celebrate.
Yes,
Any celebration means sweet.
yeah. So instead of getting bought from the store bought sweets, you can make this sweet rice. These are good for the breakfast. You can have it, or with the dinner. Anytime you can cook this. So now this is ready. I'll just keep it on this. Pan is warm enough. Oil on it.
You put the oil over.
Yes. And then I have to make sure it cooks both sides. So I will be flipping the potatoes after a few minutes.
We are doing rice?
Yeah, we are doing this sweet rice. It's called tahiri.
Tahiri.
Yeah.
Okay, so you want to
So-
get started with it? You're putting
Sure. We are using the 2 tablespoons of ghee for this, and I'm going to saute these dry fruits.
So we have nuts and raisins here as our and some
Yeah.
coconut also. Very efficient stove, right?
Yeah, really very strong. So I'm going to just roast this one, and I will use the same ghee. Just turn it off.
So what you actually did to this is you have already pre-cooked a cup of rice, which is this
Yes.
one here.
Half cup of
Half a cup of rice,
Yeah.
yes. You'll be using half a cup today.
Yes.
So what I meant is we cooked the rice already.
Yeah. So I have taken today jaggery and white sugar.
A mix of sugar and jaggery.
It's a half cup.
Again, sugar to taste.
Yeah, sugar to
And I always put a little bit of salt in any sweet stuff, because I feel it just brings out the taste a little bit more. But I know if you're doing some
Yeah.
prayers and things, we don't normally use salt, right?
Yeah, that's right. So now I am going to,
Now we added fennel, pepper, and I've been busy talking, so she didn't tell you what she put in there.
so a few, because the oil is getting very hot, so
Hot.
I just wanted to add few peppercorns, some cardamom, and the fennel seeds, 1/4 teaspoon. And after this, I'm going to add raisins. We don't need this much raisins, so we'll just use this. And some coconut, dry coconut powder. And then I have a saffron soaked in the milk, 2 tablespoons. And this is a sugar, brown, jaggery and white sugar. You can use brown sugar also.
Or just jaggery. Jaggery is actually
Yeah,
much healthier for your
yes.
system.
So it's optional. You can use jaggery or white sugar or brown sugar, but this one today I have taken jaggery and white sugar mix. So it's half cup.
Well, it might have looked a little brown because it's organic sugar, so it's not
Yeah.
totally white.
And then I'm going to mix this rice.
And that's it, right?
Yes, so by the time we will check those things are cooking, we have to flip the potatoes. I'm going to cook this for around 5 minutes.
Or just about 5 minutes?
Yeah.
So when do you put the saffron milk in there?
I'm going to add now after
Okay.
this mixing little bit. And this is a few strands of saffron. This is saffron.
It gives it a rich color and flavor too.
And orange color.
Yes.
Also. And if we don't have saffron, we can use the food color, orange food color.
And if you don't have that also, you don't need to use anything.
Yes, that also is optional. Yeah. And these dry fruits, what I roasted, that is for the garnishing. We'll
Okay.
add them in the last, so they can remain crispier. If I cook them, they will become softer.
That's true.
Yeah. I'm going to check after a few minutes and let me check the potatoes.
So we flipped our potatoes and we let it cook.
I'm going to increase little bit.
So we really got our 3 pots cooking right now.
Yes.
So what are we doing next? I think the potato is probably ready.
I am going to check if it's cooked.
Oh, that smells so good.
Yes. So it has to become a little bit crispier.
So this needs to be a little more crispy. So I'm glad we checked it though.
Yes, that's why we have to keep checking.
Yes.
These dishes takes patience.
Ah.
It's very tasty dish, but it takes time to
So you
cook.
can't, I guess you can do it in batches, but you have to be very patient if you're doing a big quantity.
That's right.
So for a family of 4, you just need this quantity and you're good to
Yeah,
go, right?
if you have a one dal or spinach, then this much is good enough.
Oh yes, for sure.
Yeah. And you always have yogurt and salad and pickle. So
So you always serve this with yogurt and salad and pickle too?
yeah, it's optional all these things, but
Yes,
you
it is, but
can
I'm trying to see what traditional Sindhi.
traditional. Yeah, we
Yes.
have most of the time we have papad and
Papadums.
pickle. And yogurt is generally we eat during breakfast, but if you have a raita and all, then we can eat yogurt during lunch and dinner.
Well, yogurt is a good breakfast food too
Yeah.
if you're eating dairy. But you can have, nowadays they're making yogurt with everything. Almonds and coconut and...
Yeah. So this one generally we eat for during breakfast or lunchtime, this kind, potatoes,
Okay. So the next one, are you looking into this rice?
rice. And this is almost cooked. I will just garnish with this thing, dry fruits.
I'm going to keep a little bit out for your final product.
Okay.
So what you've done is you've broken the cashew nuts and you chopped up the almonds.
Almonds.
And one could use whatever nut you have. Even you could use pistachios, you could use anything else, right?
Sure. Sweet rice tahiri is ready. And potatoes are almost ready. And then spinach also looks ready.
So I'll just put it off and then you're going to use
I'm going to use the hand grinder.
put this on the top here.
Yeah.
Press it.
It's working actually.
Yes, it will go quicker than the
I know,
hand
yeah.
beater, the egg beater. You're talking about the egg beater,
Egg
right?
beater, yeah.
But this is the ideal thing to do.
This is really good, yeah.
to use for this.
Very good. See, it's smoothed out very nicely. Yeah, it's good.
So this is it. It's ready like that.
That is ready like that.
So this is our meal we put together today. Okay, and how do you normally serve them? In this little bowl?
No.
No, okay. Oh, you serve sweet and savory in the same plate?
Yeah, because I'm using this one for the spinach.
Spinach, yes.
So
Okay, we got our things all taken care of there. We have now done a really good meal, wholesome. Our sweet tooth is satisfied
Yeah.
with the minimum amount of sugar and jaggery by comparison. A nice potato and a spinach Sai Bhaji.
Sai Bhaji.
So give me the names again in Sindhi.
So this is Sai Bhaji, this is Aloo Tuk, and this is Tahiree.
Okay, and this is eaten on its own.
Yes, and you
So
can
you're
eat this. You can eat with the plain white rice or even brown rice, and then this one is you can make it as a dessert. It's like,
Yes,
you
it's
know,
a dessert.
Yeah, and these potatoes you can eat plain or with roti, or maybe make a sandwich with the
Yes,
bread.
with bread. But you also said you could eat it with papadum. I would think that crunch would be really nice in
Yes, so
there.
if when you're eating with the rice and this, and then if you have a papad, fried, deep fried or roasted, it goes well.
Yes,
And
papadums
some
are
mango
healthy.
pickle.
Mango pickle.
Or
Oh,
you can squeeze lemon juice in it. That is more refreshing if you don't want to eat oily pickle.
you're right. So you just put a sprinkling
It's-
of our
yeah,
lemon
just
juice
lemon-
on this
fresh
extra,
lemon juice.
On that, yes, it's on.
So it's very healthy.
Yes, we got another nutritious meal. Thank you, and
Yes.
all the way again from DC. You flew over. Thank you for joining us.
Yeah, thank you for inviting me.
And,
It was my pleasure.
So you want to taste and let our viewers know what it tasted like?
Sure. I will try my own dish, but it is really good.
And it's got its protein. It's got everything in there.
Iron,
So you
protein.
actually have your full balanced meal right there.
That's right. And there are dry fruits.
Right.
So that is also
And-
good. So let me try this. It's perfect. It's not too sweet.
You cooked
So,
it?
yeah.
Yes. That's, and then a nice
Potatoes.
ground up with that, the potatoes. So for my guest, Shobha Takhatani, thank you so much for joining me.
Yes, thank you for inviting me, Amsha.
And you're always welcome.
Yeah, thank you.
And any comments, can you write to flavorfuleats@gmail.com, always found on ActonTV.org. And from Flavorful Eats, I'm your host, Hamsha Naidu. Till we meet again. Bye-bye.